We have three parts to our ear. We have an external ear, you see that, and then the ear canal is part of the external ear. And then when you look into the ear, when you're looking through the eardrum, you're looking into the middle ear space. So there's the external ear, the middle ear, and then deep to that, where we pick up our sounds and transmit them to the brain, is our inner ear. And so most ear infections are of the external ear or the middle ear. And the middle ear infections are the ones that we're seeing in little kids. So that's the under 3-year-old, with a peak at 1 year of age. The acute otitis media is a middle ear infection. And then the ear canal infections we can see at any age. And they're actually more common in, so middle ear infections are 97% of the time someone under 5 years of age. Whereas an external ear infection, or another term for an external ear infection, is an acute otitis externa, or swimmer's ear. Those are half in adults and half in kids. In places where there's lots of water exposure, so in Arizona in the summer, or really from May to like September, you'll see a lot of swimmer's ear. And they may, to the person who's getting that infection, they may feel similarly. So they may have some congestion in the ear, some pain in the ear, and then it really ramps up, and now it's excruciatingly painful. So when you go to an urgent care or something like that, they may not know which one you have, whether you have an external ear or a middle ear infection, so an otitis externa or an otitis media. And so they really do need to do an exam. And the exam is actually fairly simple for an otitis externa or a external ear infection. You can, with someone with an otitis externa, just pull on their ear like that, and it's very painful because it manipulates the ear canal when you do that, and that can be painful right off the bat, which is not painful in an otitis media. And then when you look in the ear, literally the ear canal, which might be oval, will just be shrunken down. Like, you'll try to look in there, and you'll take what would be a normal size speculum to look in there, and you can't see, and the ear canal is just completely swollen. Sometimes it gets so swollen that you can't get medicine in there, and so sometimes we have to put a little wick in there to treat an otitis externa or a swimmer's ear. And so they're very different infections. One's in the middle ear, and you have to really get a good look inside and look into the middle ear, and those are treated with oral antibiotics, and they're in a really young age group. And then the other is just pretty much anybody, and more likely to be an older kid or adult, and water exposure related, and then those you just put drops in the ear. So they're very different types of infections, but they both cause ear pain.